we derive the velocity, acceleration and displacement by using the differential equation. The question may be asked in exam, state the differential equation of linear SHM, hence find expression for acceleration, velocity, displacement of a particle performing linear SHM. We know the differential equation in linear SHM, that is d2x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. Shift this plus omega square x to the LHS side, then d2x by dt square is equal to minus omega square x. This d2x by dt square is nothing but acceleration denoted by the a. So acceleration is equal to a equal to minus omega square x. So we get the first equation as acceleration. Now we obtain the second equation as velocity. We know the definition of acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but rate of change of velocity. So dv by dt. Substitute that value in this equation. So dv by dt is equal to minus omega square x. We multiply numerator by dx and denominator by dx. Now we interchange the position of dv and dx. So dx return first and dv return afterward. So dx by dt into dv by dx is equal to minus omega square x. But dx by dt, that is nothing but velocity. So v into dv by dx, which is equal to minus omega square x. Shift this dx to the LHS side. Now we shift the dx to the LHS side. Then we get v dv is equal to minus omega square x into dx. Taking integration of both sides. So integration v dv is equal to integration minus omega square dx. Minus omega square is a constant and negative sign we take outside the integration. So integration v dv is equal to minus omega square integration x dx. Now we apply the formula as integration x raised to n dx is nothing but x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Here nothing, that means 1 is present. So v 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 minus omega square x raised to 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, and we take a constant of integration as c. So v square divided by 2 minus omega square x square divided by 2 plus c. We apply when particle is at extreme position. So this is your mean position. Now particle is displaced to the maximum distance, that is extreme position. Then distance from mean position to the extreme position is nothing but amplitude a. This is in downside, also similar to the upside. So in place of x, now we write as amplitude a. X is equal to amplitude a. But at extreme position, particles start in a reverse direction. That means in meanwhile its velocity is 0. Before to take reverse direction. So x is equal to plus or minus a, or v is equal to 0. Substitute that value in above equation. So 0 is equal to minus omega square s square divided by 2 plus c. Shift these negative terms to the LHS side. C is equal to omega square s square divided by 2. Substitute that value in above equation, then v square divided by 2 is equal to minus omega square x square divided by 2 plus omega square s square divided by 2. We write negative term afterward and positive first. So v square divided by 2 omega square s square divided by 2 minus omega square x square divided by 2. Take omega square and 2 as a common. So v square divided by 2 omega square divided by 2 s square minus x square. So 2 shift to the RHS side. So v square 2 omega square divided by 2 inside bracket s square minus x square. 2 get cancel. Taking square root of both sides, v plus or minus omega in a square root a square minus x square, it gives you the velocity of a particle performing SHM. Velocity we take a positive when particle start from mean position towards the right, and velocity we take as a negative when a particle moves from mean position towards the left. Suppose this is a mean position, and when particles start moving towards the right, then we take velocity as a positive, and when the particles start moving towards the left, then we take velocity as a negative. Up to we have derived acceleration and velocity. Now we find the displacement. To find the displacement, we take velocity as a positive. So v is equal to omega in square root s square minus x square. We know the definition of velocity, that is rate of change of a displacement written as dx by dt, which is equal to omega in square root s square minus x square. Shift this dt to the RHS side and square root terms to the LHS side. When you shift the square root terms to the LHS, it goes into denominator into dx omega into dt. Now we find the integration. So integrating both sides, integration of 1 upon square root a square minus x square dx is equal to integration omega dt. Again omega is a constant, take outside integration, and integration of LHS, we know the formula as sine inverse x divided by a, which is equal to omega integration dt. So integration of dt is nothing but only t by using the formula. Take a constant of integration as phi. To remove the inverse sign, we just shift this sign terms towards the RHS side. Then we write as x divided by a as sine omega t plus phi. Shift a to the RHS. So x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi. It gives you the equation of displacement of a particle performing linear SHM. First we have seen how to obtain the differential equation of SHM, where restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement. So to remove the proportionality sign, we have taken a constant as a k. So F is equal to minus kx. Then using the Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to ma, substituted the value of acceleration, and we have obtained the differential equation d2x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. Then we have seen the what is the amplitude, what is one oscillation, etc. Calculated the period of SHM, that means time taken by particle performing SHM to complete one oscillation is called as period of SHM. We know the formula for period is 2 pi upon omega. Separate out the omega, that is 2 pi into 1 upon omega. We calculated the value of omega by considering the first equation, omega square is equal to k divided by m, and secondly we have calculated the omega by using the equation of force is equal to kx, and also F is equal to ma. Then we get the period of a particle performing SHM is equal to 2 pi in a square root m divided by k, or other formula t is equal to 2 pi 1 upon square root acceleration per unit displacement. Using the period, we have written the frequency of SHM, the number of oscillation performed per unit time by the particle in SHM is called frequency of SHM. We have also calculated acceleration, velocity and displacement of a particle performing linear SHM starting from the differential equation d2x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. Shifting omega square x to the RHS, we get the acceleration as a is equal to minus omega square x. Then we have used the definition of acceleration as rate of change of velocity. So dv by dx is equal to minus omega square x. Multiply numerator and denominator by dx. Interchange the numerator, that is dv and dx interchanging. Then dx by dt is again a velocity into dv by dx minus omega square x. Shift the dx to the RHS. Find out the integration. From integration we get the v square by 2 is equal to minus omega square x square by 2 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. We have to find the value of a c by considering the particle is at extreme position. Then we calculated the value of c, substituted the value of c in above equation, and then we get the velocity of particle performing SHM is plus or minus omega in square root inside bracket a square minus x square bracket complete. Velocity is a positive when the particle moves towards the right from the mean position. We know the definition of velocity, that is rate of change of displacement. So dx by dt is equal to omega in square root a square plus x square, taken a positive velocity. Rearranging the terms and finding the integration, we calculated the displacement x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi. X is equal to a sine omega t plus phi gives the general equation of a displacement of a particle performing linear SHM. Now we apply the condition. First, when the particle starts from mean position. Second, when the particle starts from the extreme position. So this is the main position. When the particle starts from this position, there is no displacement, so x is equal to 0 and time t is equal to 0. Second condition, when the particle starts from extreme position. Extreme position, that is maximum displacement from mean position, is equal to amplitude when it starts from at this position, x is equal to a, and time, which is starting point, so which is a 0. This may be written in this way also. Mean position where x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. When the particle starts from this extreme position, then x is equal to a, but t is equal to 0. We apply these two conditions. When a particle starts from mean position, t0, x is equal to 0. Substitute that in above equation. So x is equal to 0, omega t is 0 plus phi. Shift a to the LHS side, then sin phi is equal to 0. Its value is 0 only when phi takes value 0 or pi. Substitute value of phi as a 0 in above equation, then we get the general equation of displacement when the particle starts from mean position is x is equal to plus or minus a sin omega t. When it take positive, when particles start moving towards the positive direction, that means towards the right side, then we take displacement as a positive, and when it starts moving towards the negative, that means towards the left side, then we take the displacement as a negative. Second condition, when a particle starts from a extreme position, that means at this position or here at this position, x is equal to a and t is equal to 0. Substitute that again in the equation of displacement. Then sin phi is equal to 1. When you substitute at here, then a is equal to a sin 0 plus phi. So a divided by a is 1 and sin phi. When the sin phi is equal to 1, for what value of phi? It is 1. That is for value of phi as pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, we get sin value as 1. Now we use the first value. Phi is equal to pi by 2. Substitute in this equation. X is equal to plus or minus a sin omega t plus pi by 2 bracket complete. We know the formula sin theta plus pi by 2 is equal to cos theta. Apply the same here. Here theta is equal to omega t. So we get x is equal to plus or minus a cos of omega t. This is the equation of displacement when the particle starts from extreme position, and when it starts from mean position, then x is equal to a sin omega t. We calculate the maximum and minimum value of displacement, velocity and acceleration. First we see the displacement. We know the general equation of displacement, x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. To calculate maximum minimum value, we consider mean position and extreme position. At mean position, t is equal to 0, phi is equal to 0 or pi. Substitute in this equation, so x is equal to a sin 0 plus 0 and sin 0 is 0, so x is equal to 0. It is a minimum value of displacement. When a particle is at extreme position, that means when the particle is at this position or in here at this position, at that times your t is equal to 0 and phi is equal to pi by 2. Substitute again in the equation of displacement. Then x is equal to a sin 0 plus phi, which is equal to a sin pi by 2. X is equal to a sin inside bracket 0 plus pi by 2 bracket complete equal to a sin pi by 2, and sin pi by 2 is 1. So x is equal to a, which gives you the maximum value. Similarly, we calculate the velocity and acceleration. We know the general equation of velocity v is equal to plus or minus omega inside bracket in square root inside bracket a square minus x square bracket complete. At mean position t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, just we have calculated at mean position x is equal to 0. So v is equal to plus or minus a omega. Why? Substitute the value of x is equal to 0 in a square root remain as a square and taken out it is a. So v is equal to plus or minus a omega, which is a maximum. At extreme position displacement is a. When you substitute the displacement x is equal to a in above equation, so v plus or minus omega in a square root a square minus a square, and a square minus a square is a 0, and therefore v is equal to 0, minimum value. Third, acceleration. We know a is equal to minus omega square x. At mean position x is equal to 0. Therefore, acceleration is a 0, which is a minimum value. At extreme position x is equal to plus or minus a. Substitute in above equation. Then we get acceleration is equal to plus or minus a omega square, which is a maximum. So in this way, we have calculated minimum and maximum value of displacement, velocity and acceleration.